So today I'm going to give a testimony. Um, okay, let's pray first. Dear Lord, thank you for giving us this chance to encourage one another, telling and testifying that what you have done in our lives. Lord, as we continue to have fellowship, use our time, use our discussion, use our speakings, Lord. Work in your spirit among us. In your precious name, Jesus, we pray. Okay. So, I was thinking, what am I going to share? So, can you first put the first slide? I prepared a slide. Just 2 slides, actually not long. Okay. That's Genesis 21, verse 29. And who do you think is the woman and the boy? And that's Hagar, yeah. That's Hagar. So why do I put this is, before giving a testimony, how my perception of church is being changed through this ISC church. So I am considering myself Hagar in the wilderness, and then my hope there is maybe PhD. So, but then, yeah, my hope, or she was in the situation where there is no water, that she cannot live, and her hope is her hope is that boy, and she was about to lose it. But then God came to show her that there is a fall or a spring water beside her, so she started to. So she got the promise. So when I was thinking what to preach about this, and I got something to share, but then I want to tell you how my perception of church is being now changed through these years that I have joined this church. So I came in Korea 3 years before, and I joined here, and then since then I've been enjoying fellowship with you guys in every fellowship we have. So my situation in the lab, and when I came here, I was just get married and then now alone. So we're thinking to join, but it was not happening. So things were not in a good shape for me. So I'm feeling that I was that woman Hagar in the wilderness where there is no hope. But then this church came to me as a spring water where God kept taking care of me. So that's my perception. And then can you go to next slide? So that's the fountain keeps going through all these things. So that's what I have been shared, what I've been blessed through this church. I have said this before, but my perception is also now, even when I go from Korea, I don't know when, but when I go Korea, I think I am going to find the church where I'm going to find it, but now my understanding is there's no fountain around except the church, except where I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know. Maybe I will be in Cambodia or somewhere back to Ethiopia or something. But then I will be looking for the church, so that I know that that's the fountain that I can drink every time. Whenever I'm stressed, Jesus is all to me. We were singing, right? So that is the perception or the understanding and the blessing have been blessed. So whenever we are in fellowship, then there is a promise of God, as we have the in Psalm 133. For the Lord has commanded a blessing, life forevermore, when brothers dwell in unity. So that's my sharing before sharing a very short testimony. So very short testimony is, so I came to Korea, and then I've been enjoying here, and then I already shared this. How I came to morning prayer, and it was actually in 2 days or that week I was not sleeping well. I was in the experiment and everything was failing. So I was in the night time. I was working all the night. So I have to wait for the mission to evacuate. So I put my sample or something. So I remember when Pastor Shi was saying, you can join us in the morning prayer. So, okay, maybe they are there. Okay, my building is just near, so let me check them. I came here. So I see Pastor Shi praying, and Elderly, and Kang Warren, and everyone. So I just felt that I should be here. I should be. Why am I not coming here? So this is my place. I just felt that into my heart, just when I just enter and then see them. So since then, I start to come, but I'm not really consistent coming, but up and down. I could have shown you my ticks. Someday I just, today go, today I didn't. So I had that kind of calendar tickings when I came. So I had so many of X's. I will not show you. Anyhow, so that was the starting point, just to come early morning prayer. Then, you know, Pastor Shin, right, about this. Whenever early morning prayer, there is Pastor Shin. So he's been saying and saying, and in 2018, in 2019, we came to, there seems to be, in the Shepherds meeting, there was a meeting then, okay, let's have one cell for 1 month's early morning prayer. There was that decision. So the Lord put to praising team early. So I was there. So still he's pulling me. I was feeling that. So okay, I failed and I couldn't come. Anyhow, so again, there was one time he's giving a witness how the morning prayer have encouraged him. So that was also a calling for me. I just consider so many times he's been pulling and pulling to this prayer, but then I was like Jonah. I don't want. I'm sleeping. So that was like that. So then I was preparing this. I used to come and then preach. I was given a chance to preach in the morning one day. So when I was preparing, I felt that I should come to morning prayer. And when I was that day, I was thinking, okay. So that day I was thinking, why was Pastor Shin, why did he need to come to church and then pray? I mean, he know how to pray, right? I was just thinking this. So I'm sharing what I was thinking whole day, that day, that Monday. So why he need to come to this? He know how to pray, and then he can pray in his room back. You don't have to pass through the winter and the summer on the way, so he can. But so I just felt that he's just opening the door for anyone to come to pray. So I have to be there. I just again felt that I have to join him and open the door with him and enjoying that, and then so that we all come into that prayer life. So that still comes to my heart. Then it was very solid and bold and just cut to my heart. So since then I start to have morning prayer. So that's how I'm being blessed through morning prayer. Not only morning prayer, Friday worship, and every day I'm listing this. So I've been kept into the fountain again and again. So that's my sharing. May the Lord lead us into His blessings all the more. Amen.